Okay, I don't even need this. I could do this from memory. Because I was so sick and tired of the stuff I've heard this past week. I sat in the courtroom every single day. I brought this for a purpose. This is to clean out all the crap that I've heard in court for the last 2.5 weeks. I've heard so much bullshit lies. I walk in there and I see these people put their hand up, swear under oath, so help me God. To what God? To what Creator? And they're on the stand. And you have these police officers on the stand who are detectives, who have experience 20 to 30 to 40 years, who can't even step up to the mic to say, here's the truth, and tell their story. They tell one story, they tell two stories, they tell three stories, they tell four stories. If you read the newspaper, to everyone here, go pick up the newspaper, get online, search, Google Fong Lee trial, Fong Lee gun, Fong Lee evidence. You will find out for yourself. Do your research, read the affidavits, read the reports, read the depositions, and ask yourself, be a critical reader. Don't believe everything you read, but look at 10 different pieces of information. Make your own judgment. And if you read proper English, English is my freaking second language. I like to think I speak English pretty well. And I'm reading this text, I'm like, wait a minute, am I stupid? Am I not understanding English? How can you say there's a gun? Are my eyes lying to me? What do you see? I have lazy vision. I can see just as well as you. And it's telling me, are you lying? How can you lie to me like that?
We want the truth.
Yes, I was there for the truth, and I didn't get it. And I heard so much lies that today I said, you know what? I started cleaning my ears. My friend said, why are you doing that? I said, I heard so many lies that they're just piling up in my ears. I thought I'd bring this to share with you. Go home. If you heard enough lies, clean out your ears. And even after I cleaned out my ears, I realized, it's so sad. Let me give you an example. To the police department. Tell me one story. Was there a gun? Oh, first, it kind of looked like a gun. Oh, it was maybe drug paraphernalia. It was a dark object. It was a gun. It wasn't a gun. Oh, where did this come from? Oh, it's Dang Her's gun. Oh, it's not Dang Her's gun. Oh, it's someone else's gun. Tong Fu's gun. The video, it looks like he had a gun. Look, tell me one story. You know what? I'm sick and tired. I like to think that, when you belittle our community, you don't think we know what we're reading and what we see with our eyes. You're telling us, hey, you know what? You guys are dumb people. So to my community members, my fellow Hmong in the group, go learn, read it for yourself. No one told me, hey, they're doing this. I did my own research. So please, we need to wake up as a community. We need to separate the bullshit from the real story. Pardon my language. And let me say this a little bit in Hmong, because some of my elders, out of respect for them, they say, oh, well, you're not usually in our community. They say the Lee family. No, this is the entire community, our entire family. We are a family of many cultures. Even though we're different, we're alike in many ways. Because the dad the new more pot, it's more pot. That point of dang oh, cheer dang lee. Let all move so come on, pop. Wait, Yakutu come here, because they go pop. That pot that the gun, she won't charge, she won't hang day, she won't eat out, she surely, she won't food young. The gun had no sweat, no budgets, no piece of blood. When apparently Fong Lee was bleeding so much, they had to call the truck to come and wash his blood away from the grass. But no blood on the gun. First, the gun was in his left hand, was in his right hand. Maybe it was in his third hand. Did he have a third hand? Oh, then it flew in the air. What was that story? Oh, by the way, the gun's completely clean. The bullets inside the gun, oh, no handprint. Oh, Fong was so sophisticated. He had gloves and put on. So many BS stories. And this jury sat there and said, I can't believe you bought this bullshit story. I could have told a better Hmong fairy tale. And you know what? What's also so... Yeah, and he did all of that. He told a story, a fairy tale with 8 bullets in it. Fong Lee got shot. Of course, in the courtroom, a lot of us who are not familiar with the legal process, they're going to try to use their lawyer tricks and stuff. But when we turned out numbers, how many of you, by show of hands, did some reading of your own research, did your own research, thought Fong, this was not a fair trial? Raise your hands. Wow, I hope that media gets a piece of that. Yeah. Yeah, how many think? Let me share something about Fong Lee and the family on their behalf. Fong Lee was a brother. He was a son. In the courtroom, I heard for the first time, Fong Lee watched his 4 little nephews. Fong Lee helped his mom cook. His mom would let the rice, go to work, come home. Fong Lee already cooked the rice and cooked dinner for the family. Okay, maybe he was an honor student. He wasn't bound for Harvard. But you know, very few of us are bound for Harvard. You know, he wasn't, maybe he didn't dress a certain way. They said, oh, they're going to file him just to see what happened. Why? Because he didn't look like the Abercrombie and Fitch kid from the suburb or what? You file him because he's Asian. He wasn't driving. They said he was in a gang. His friend in court, he had said, we're not in a gang. We're just a bunch of people who like to hang out together. You can call us a gang, but we're a bunch of friends.